Hi guys, welcome to the channel. On this video, we're going to unbox this Ichiban Kuji Masterlise Izuku Midoriya. This Ichiban Kuji Masterlise is part of the Let's Begin line. First, let's check out the box. You can see at the front is the full view of the figure and the title and line it belongs. And on one side, you can see the other figure included in this line, which is Bakugo. And at the back, you can see all the licenses and different writings. And on one side is just a glam shot of Deku. And at the top, just like the box of Hawks, you can see there's a handle. And at the bottom, there's nothing. Now let's begin the unboxing. By the way, I got this figure from Animaniac PH. I also got the Bakugo from them that I will upload soon. I like the base on this one just because it's not a solid color just like the other bases that I have. So first impression, right from the bat, it is an very good looking figure, and I'm very happy that I own this one. Now let's check the sculpt or the mold of this figure. I like how his hair got these little strands to have it more texture. And I love how they post this hood just because it gives a dynamic on the figure. And I don't know if you can notice on this video, but there's a texture on his gloves, on his clothes, and even on his like little bags on his belt, which actually really cool. It's not just like a plain sculpt, which somehow kind of boring. And there's also texture on his like boots. The head sculpt is a top notch, I can say. And what I also like on this figure is they use a soft material with the effects included on this figure. Unlike the other band presto I have with Deku, there's a brittle or like a plastic thing that they use, which is kind of a brittle. This is really great. I really love how they painted the metal parts of his costume, as they really look like metal. They're shiny, they're glossy, and they put some weathering effects on some parts which are really cool, especially on his shoes. It gives the impression that they are worn out in a bottle. You can also notice that the white parts of his costume is not exactly white. There's some kind of a yellowish thing that gives a little more drama on this figure. You can also see that there's a gradient effect on most parts of his costume that gives a little depth to give highlights on the folds. And the gold paint on his costume is pretty neat. You can also see there's a subtle like gradient effect on his hair to point out some highlights and shadows. Now let's check out how tall this figure is using the ruler. From the bottom of his foot to the tip of his hair, it stands around 10 inches or around 250 millimeters. I love the scaling of this figure side by side with the Grandista All Might that I own, which is pretty cool as All Might is actually bigger and taller. This is how tall the figure is side by side with Hawks, which is another Ichiban Kuji Masterlise figure from another line. Now let's take a dramatic video shot and 360 view of this figure. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Till my next video, bye!